And just like that, it's 9:30 and we are live on YouTube. How are you guys doing tonight? Kurt was with us, but he's going to go eat and then he's going to be back with us. So, Brad, what have you been doing this week?
Nothing.
You didn't break
So
anything this week?
I ran my last Saturday. I ran my Volkswagen VE show.
Okay, and you didn't break anything?
No, I didn't. I almost burned out a motor though.
Oh, you must have had fun then if you almost burned it out.
Yeah,
It it
that's
it,
the
it
best.
started to smell, but it didn't smoke.
Okay.
Uh, and as it cooled down, the dissipation of the smell went away. It was starting to dissipate. So I haven't destroyed the linings of the wiring on the armature.
Cool.
It was nice.
CSL, RC Lorne, how you doing? Bruno's B is there and Radioactive Scale is there and Unknown RC is there. How are you guys doing in the chat?
Hey, Lauren, Dwayne, Bruno, Eric,
Eric.
what's up?
And Radioactive is saying hi to everybody here. Tank,
What's
Dennis,
up?
Josh, and Brad.
What's going on, Bill?
So I'm going to start with, just because I can, I did release this video. I believe it was as a short. No, not a short, but this guy.
You did a short wet one.
Yes. So the black car you just saw is my son. He built it. First TTO2 build. That's the one that was running the Kyosho tires, and he was gripping pretty good. This guy, I'm not sure he had Amazon tires. No, the stock Tamiya tires.
You got a Sienna.
Yeah, it's a different body than the kit that he got.
Yeah, you got the Senna.
Yeah, it's just a body you got. The kit wasn't the Senna, but still look good.
Yeah.
He did a good paint job on that. But it was neat because this was in the parking lot, but everything is sloping down that way. And just on top, yeah, just here, this is where there was kind of a river a little farther down when it was really raining hard. You could see it. So good thing we didn't do the track back there, but there was still a lot of water. You're going to see a lot of water go up.
The tires that came with it obviously dissipate water well.
Yeah, it looks like they did. They enjoyed it. I did not Maya. There was only 4 Tamiya running, so if I would have jumped in, it would have been an odd number and it would have been right. So I let the people have fun. So I did not run my cartoon body last time it rained. Hey John, how you doing?
Not too bad.
We have KBRC 13 also came in.
Sorry, I tried to call you, told you I was coming in, Keith, because the doctor canceled on.
It's okay, Brad. Phones have been messing up, yeah.
I'll see you next Tuesday. Is it Billy or is it Jay tonight? Which one?
Oh, they share the account?
Because they're a father and son, correct?
No, they're just friends.
Oh.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say it's Billy.
Back in a second.
Well, you got a 50-50 chance.
Right.
So, Dennis, what did you do this week or last weekend?
Nothing.
Nothing? No comps, no nothing?
Nope.
And what do you got planned for this weekend?
Saturday, me and Icons are gonna take a ride out to Josh's house. We're gonna go and run our trucks out there on his course.
Okay.
Let Icons get some practice.
He says it's Jay.
See? I was half right.
It's going to be, it might be raining down by him too. Saturday's supposed to be rainy and thunderstorm.
Oh yeah. Josh, what did you do last weekend, and what are you going to be doing this weekend?
Well, Dennis kind of said what we're doing this weekend,
Okay,
but last weekend I was at Axial Fest.
cool.
It was a good trip. It was hot,
Oh yeah,
but a lot of trails, hanging out, seeing people. Hung out with Operation 11 Charlie, got to hang out in their house, and it's just a good trip. It's fun.
cool.
Take a gallon of water.
How far a drive was that from you?
About 4.5.
4.5. Cool. That's good. John Martin, what did you do last weekend, and what are you doing this weekend?
Just basically went out crawl with some buddies and finding new places. And this week we just been working at the crawler course.
Cool. How's it going?
It's getting there. Like I said, I got it's there's a lot of work to do.
Yes. Yeah, I
You
saw
know,
pictures.
Man, that was like 5 years worth of growth on that miniature golf course that I'm cutting through.
What happened to the frog that I saw? The single frog.
I don't know where he is.
It
jumped away.
It grew a set of wheels and it drove across the ground.
No, yeah,
You know,
that.
I
okay,
don't know where the frog is.
Cool.
felt bad for him. He was like, "What's happened to me? What's happened to where I living?"
Got demolished.
He got evicted quick.
Evicted. Yeah.
It's happened to my place of home.
Keith, do you have anything planned for this weekend?
Oh, no, sir, Tank. Don't have
No?
nothing planned.
Okay. Keith has been busy in the hospital with his wife, so
Trying to get my
last
I'm
weekend. So now
freezing.
you're freezing now.
Yeah.
You're in Texas. It shouldn't be freezing.
I mean, my camera's freezing.
Oh, your camera is freezing all the time. Yeah, I see that.
Got a dumbfounded look on his face now.
That's because of my camera's freezing.
Yeah, I know.
I guess this top camera doesn't work. I just bought the stupid thing too.
Well, it did go to it. You were showing the top image.
Yeah, for a
Yes.
second, and then
Yeah.
it froze, and now it's not going to it.
Hmm.
It's ridiculous. Right now, I'm going to try to switch these shocks.
What car is that?
It is SCX-10-2.
My buddy John Martin, which was with us last race, and he did win in the Kyosho. I think he
I
won.
didn't know you were there, John.
Not John
Yeah.
Martin. John. What's his last name?
Kennedy.
Kennedy. That's it. John Kennedy was
Yeah.
there with us, and he posted this today, and I saw that. So Lasernut just got supersized to 1/6 scale, and now has 1/8 component. The original is 1/8 scale with 1/10 component. So
Well, so
Horizon
they went
Hobby
the-
has.
They
Sorry.
went the other way. They went the other way with it.
Yeah, they went bigger with bigger electronics. And let me tell you, that thing is big. I know that's what she said.
Yeah, the video was interesting. They were actually putting it against a 1-to-1.
Yeah,
yeah.
right there.
I did not see the video yet. And we're
Go
not gonna-
back, Tank. That was a 1-to-1 picture, I think.
Yeah, when it was on it, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
yeah.
That's right.
I don't know if it actually the engine actually sounds that way, but yeah, it's
Don't know, but I can see a winch here in the front.
Now, what
It
are
is
they?
what it
They're
is.
like Baja races.
Yeah,
Basically.
race rock racers.
those are orange rims, or they almost look copper.
Yeah, they do.
Is the 1-to-1 called Lasernut too?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Keith approves, even though it's not green.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
The tires are new too. They're not they thinner than the ones that were on the original Lasernut?
Yeah, probably are. I don't know.
No,
It's
it
got
looks
nice
about the
stance.
same.
But it would be for a cool basher. I don't know how good it's going to jump. Sometime on video, they make it look good, but some of these big ones, sometimes they're hard to control in the air.
I'd like to know how much it weighs.
Oh, we'll find out. Oh, we can go to the specs.
If I had to take a guess, I'd probably say 20 pounds.
I think I talked our social worker into buying an RC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She's like, I need something for my girl. I was gonna get a drone. I'm like, nah, don't get a drone. Get an RC.
So 2 batteries, one in front of the other.
So
It's
it's a
long chassis.
6S?
It's a long chassis. Probably is 6S. And there's the little baby one on top of the bigger one.
That's where I seen that one. I've seen that one a couple of times at the hobby shops.
If I
Small
had the
one.
money, I almost got a smaller Lasernut, 1/8 Lasernut.
I didn't know they had the 8/1/8 in that color scheme.
Same livery, I think, between the two of them.
Looks
Except
pretty
for at the top.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at
Well, I'm
that
saying
difference.
it's pretty much the same thing,
cool. Yeah.
just different colors.
There's the 1-to-1 behind it. Same color rims. They knocked it out pretty close to the same, even the tires.
Yep.
I mean,
The only- The what?
it looks good.
Yeah, it does. See, here they got like the frame comes back a little farther and it's got strap. It's too bad it didn't do the same thing here. It would have looked cooler, but
Yeah, I put a
so
strap
much
on there.
details they can put.
The 1-to-1 has piggyback shocks.
Yeah, they could have done that though, Tank. Really, is he a little bit more plastic, you know?
But then they got to charge more because it's a little bit more
Yeah, but-
details and more. But how scale detail do you really want it to go? So yeah, they even got the lights in the back. That's nice. Front light bar. Oh, they got side lights also on the side.
Oh, okay.
I mean, see, if
Oh,
they're
and the
going
mirrors,
that
yeah.
much, if they're putting that much in it, they could have put that little piece of plastic in the back.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
could
just my opinion.
Well,
sway bars.
Someone's gonna put tell us how fast
Unless
it
they
goes.
couldn't do it because it looks like they open it. It opens up from the front, and the battery it opens to the front anyways. So yeah.
I have a feeling it'll do 40 plus.
No, it hinges toward the back, Keith.
It does hinge
Yeah, I
towards
was
the
gonna
back.
say there's
Maybe that's why they couldn't do it, because it was some kind of a hinge problem.
Maybe. Scaled
The
interior.
interior's not bad.
that's just a typical stock interior right there.
Interesting how they hid the button, the on-off button. And molded in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It kind of looks like it would be getting hit by debris from where it looks like
Yeah,
it's.
I was almost wondering that myself.
From
I
the
mean, it
front
looks like
tire.
it's
Where
right
is
by the
that? Oh
tire.
yeah, there's a tire right
behind
there.
the tire.
Yeah, you're right, Dennis. Could be hitting some
Is
stuff.
that a front tire or
Looks like the front tire.
is it the front tire? Yeah,
They
okay.
did a-
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. You see the side shot, right?
Yeah.
That's the rear. Oh, this is the rear where the tire
This is the
is. And
rear.
that's the power button is right there.
Okay.
Oh, it's curved
It's-
away too. It's curved away.
It's not as bad, but it's still
Yeah.
Yeah, still. Yeah.
still in a spot where it's going to be caked full of crap and probably eventually shorten out because it's getting wet or beating of material or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, at least they didn't put it in the front, so every time they turn the steering wheel, it hits the power button and goes off.
How much is it gonna go for?
I was just gonna ask that. How much did they say this is going?
A big
That's
price
big.
of $799.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
it?
say,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm thinking
that's
of
not-
fifth scale. That's why.
The 6 scale.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty
Why?
close to fifth.
You
Well, I
like
know,
it,
but like
you like it, Kurt?
yeah,
That's not a
I like
bad
I like the
price
Lazy
either,
Nut.
man.
It's actually
For
an
how
awesome,
big it is.
awesome platform that it's on.
Yeah.
That's what my TT Pro's on.
Well, go on, brothers.
Hey,
Hey,
What's up, Sarge?
welcome in,
Sarge.
Sergeant.
Hey, Sarge. Sarge likes the new laser nut.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta
I
get some
like
Oh,
it.
stuff.
I sure do. I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's about time they built one that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's right up the right alley that they're going up with the type of vehicle it is.
What do you
It
think
should
it's
have
gonna
been
do?
that big in the first place.
You think it's gonna do 40 plus?
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
50.
Oh, yeah.
50 easy. 50 plus.
Hey,
They
big
mostly
ball.
advertise their stuff like that anyway.
The video was cool.
You don't see in the specs how
What were you
fast.
saying, Tank? Oh, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, they do. Right
Oh,
there's
it
the
doesn't show
specs.
it?
Right there's the specs tank. Further over.
It does show it on there somewhere.
You're right
I
there.
know.
Right
I
above
saw
right
it.
above the picture there. It would say
I,
the specs.
I know here for
Yeah,
specs,
it says something about,
but
I think
I'm
in the
going
overview it
through
talks about
every
something in
can.
speed.
80 miles per
50
hour.
miles per hour right there. Excess of 50 miles per hour. If you read it below that.
Actually,
Two paragraphs
it
lower.
says 80 miles per hour, so that it's not 80 kilometers.
Hmm.
See right there? It speeds in
Oh, my
excess of
goodness.
50 miles per hour.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. So they usually do 50 plus on most Spectrum stuff like they sell anyway, like Horizon and their
brushless
products.
mode.
Yeah, the 80 mile an hour, I think they're just using that as a,
I think they're talking about the
The
one to
The
one. I think they're
1-to-1.
talking about the 1-to-1 because it says 80 miles an hour up to 120.
Yeah. This is the 1-to-1 here.
yeah, if
Nice.
you do that with one of those and you take a
Mm.
tumble, you might as well just take the batteries out of your controller and go home.
That's not a bad price either
Right.
for that.
No, that's
It's
a pretty
not.
good price.
It's good for how big that thing is and like
Yeah,
all
for
the
how
size
big
and
it is.
everything scale.
You
That's a
figure the
good price.
DBXLE is like $1,200 and it's only a scale, one size.
Yeah, I was
And
just
this
saying
one-
and an X Max is what, about 12? Is 12?
Yeah,
This-
I think it's
Or
$999.
well, whatever, depending on which version it is or whatever.
The
They-
version is
this-
15 then.
Yeah,
This-
no, I'm
this
just
could-
If you get that
Yeah.
ultimate, man.
Yeah.
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 Is it
Yeah, I
possible
was
it might
thinking that would be in
outperform
the
them?
thousands. For the 800,
That one? This one?
900s.
Yeah.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
about outperforming them, but
No, it
depends
won't
on the
outperform.
terrain.
Yeah.
That DBXLE is a beast, man.
Yeah, it is.
It can jump, it can fly, it can do all that. This is more like like a sand buggy.
This is
right?
like your sand
Baja.
buggy, rock
Yeah.
bouncer, Baja, enduro racer. It's really what it is.
Okay,
It's not a
has
super
550
No.
ounces of torque.
I'm gonna look into that.
Wow, that's all they're putting in
that's-
it though, is a 2050 KV, huh? Wow.
What? Really?
Yeah. That's
On
a
a 6
that's
scale?
a 6S
Hmm.
motor.
It must not weigh nothing.
Yeah, well,
That
yeah,
thing must not weigh nothing.
Yeah, because usually it's the 1650 or whatever.
Yeah, but this is a 4074. That's the size of the can.
yeah, that's in all their 6S lineup. Their
Okay.
Creighton and those are all 7 scale. 7 scale, 8 scale.
Resealed oil filled differentials.
Man, it's a nicely built truck though. But you
Yeah.
can't expect less from Losi. They're gonna build
Yeah.
some quality stuff.
Oh, it's an awesome platform if they stuck exactly the same as the regular laser nut.
You know, someone's going to make this 8S.
Oh, of
Why?
course.
Probably gonna make it 12S. What are you talking
People are gonna do it. And it's gonna
about?
blow out all the gears and everything. You have to go do a whole bunch of upgrades of gears and all that other
And they'll
stuff.
be bitching. I thought Losi made a good product.
Well, they are metal.
Exactly what's gonna
but,
happen.
Oh, come on, they're gonna come out with the M2C, all
Yeah.
of the upgrades
The
and
chassis
Of course.
first,
you know,
and
whatever,
the ultimate kit. Yep, the
Yeah.
ultimate N2C kit for it.
I'm looking for the
I'm not
weight.
getting one.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
like to
looking
see
for the weight
if
too.
somebody gets it.
I don't have
Oh, you're not going to get
running
one of
it.
these?
No. I just bought 2 freaking 6 scales. Look at the one I'm working on right now. I'm not getting anything new anytime soon. I got enough now that I wanted to
Yeah.
get.
Am
So,
I blind
think
or
that's it.
I don't see the weight?
I don't see
It's
the
on there
weight.
somewhere. I thought I saw it. I looked at it before.
80 weight oil for the shocks.
No, it's not gonna be in. I don't think it's in that specs part right there. I think it might be somewhere else. But even though that's just product specs,
Mhm.
they wrote it somewhere else, like in the description. But it should be
Wheelbase
there,
20
though.
inches.
Yeah,
Videos.
it's not there.
Gotta look at it later.
Man. I need my glasses.
Maybe in here features. No.
No, I didn't see it.
No,
Yeah,
it
read that.
didn't look
I
like
read
Did you
it
it
did you
somewhere.
mentioned
notice
it at
that
all.
the rear seems to be narrow in the back than the front?
Well, yeah, it's normal for buggies.
This is the star of the show right now, huh, Tank?
For tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
Oh,
about a couple other things.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you talked about the other 8X vehicles that got dropped, the buggy and the truggy.
Nope. I don't even know about that. Who dropped
I,
what?
I saw
There's new
tow-
versions of the 8XT and the 8X buggy, I think it is.
From Horizon?
Mm-hmm.
From Losi?
There's a new RTR version.
Oh yeah.
I
Yep.
also told Frank about the Utah low center of gravity 24 scale crawler.
Yeah, which I haven't seen on the FMS website. I don't know where you heard that. But the other thing that real quick that John talked about was Yosho has came out with a Madwagon VE kit roller.
Ah,
So it's a different truck. The front
Like
of
the
it looks
color.
a little bit different, but it's probably you don't get it painted. So we'll have a look at that real quick. Tires, gears, weight, motor sold separately. So you need your ESC. So it's a roller.
how much they want for it?
359.
350. No.
10 scale. I hope it's
So I think for 359 for a roller without electronic, I find that high.
yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna
It
say,
doesn't- It doesn't show
say-
like a chassis.
Yeah, it will. It
Oh,
will.
okay.
I went through the pictures earlier.
All right.
The color of the van is
I
nice.
wonder,
That they
I
use.
wonder how much different there is between that and the actual Mad Van.
The rims look different.
Well, it's not a
Oh
phaser,
man, that
right?
looks cool. It's not. It's the next version that they made
Yeah.
when they made that other the Mad Wagon.
Yeah.
It's different.
I
than
like the
phaser
color on
chassis.
this.
Yeah, this is the Mad Wagon, not the Mad Van. The Mad Van is actually a Kyosho phaser,
Yeah.
and this
Yep.
one is not. This
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the
different
Mad
chassis.
Van's a phaser MK2.
yeah, this one has a complete different chassis on it.
Can't zoom in on that. No.
Now, while it shows on when you scroll down, it's going to show some
Oh, okay. Oh,
other pictures. See, the body is unpainted, so you paint it the way you want it.
that's
It's a
cool.
good choice that they used.
Okay,
I
that's
like
cool.
the body. The body is cool.
Yes, it's a nice
Yeah.
body. I
It
can't
comes
wait to see the
unpainted, which
size
is
of it.
cool.
It probably
it's a
fits
metal
on
chassis.
crawlers and things like that.
3
Yeah.
differentials.
So center diff, which is going to be nice. Aluminum plate.
Look at that.
aluminum
Look at
shorts.
they look at that. If you wanted to add weight to the chassis, those dimples, then what you could probably put weight in there.
Yeah, those are for lightening the chassis up.
And by the time you put all your electronics and everything in there, you're not gonna be able to have any room to put weight in there.
Nope.
I've just seen chassis like that. We had a weight that goes in them.
Yeah, your
Oh.
buggies are like that up front.
Yeah.
Front and
Yeah, yeah.
rear are machine metal. Previously optional. On the ready to run, I guess was optional, but this one comes with it. So it does come with upgrades.
Nice.
There's your motor mount.
I don't
Yeah.
like how that differential housing looks plastic on a
I know.
big truck. Well, is that a small truck? Which one is this?
The 10
That's
The
scale.
110.
the 10
Oh
scale.
no, that'll
Yeah,
be
no,
fine.
that's
That'll be
perfect.
fine. I
Look
thought
at
we were
the,
looking at something else for a second.
No, it's
But
not.
yeah,
It's
that'll
a-
work for
It's
that.
a slipper clutch.
So it's a
Slipper,
slipper
yeah.
clutch for the center and
nice.
not a diff.
Yeah.
and look at the motor. The motor
That's a
holder
nice
is
thing.
metal too.
The slipper's got a built-in little cooling kind of thing on it.
Yeah.
Sort of reminds you of what the
Little
fins
fins on
inside an
there.
automatic transmission.
Yeah.
You mean a torque converter in the
If
front?
Yeah.
if I lower these shocks to the frame, that'll be too low, right?
Depends on how you want it. What are you trying to do with it? What is that?
I guess my SCX-10 too, but I got to put the shocks on the inside because running these dualies, they rub.
Mm.
Oh, you're talking about moving the shocks to the inside of the
Yeah,
front
like-
panel?
Yeah, if I move it to the
But then
inside of the
mounting it to
shock mount,
frame.
it's gonna hit it. It'll hit the frame.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
bind.
get you a
Yeah.
spacer.
You got to put a spacer there.
Yeah, you can still make that work, but use a spacer. Those are lizards or whatever. Those are
They're
lizard
all
Or
shot.
flip
Off
your shock
lizards.
upside down. Flick your shock upside down.
It's green. Keith loves it.
They're still gonna hit
Yeah, you need to get
Yeah.
a
You
what do
need a
they call
spacer.
them? What do they call them though? The standoffs.
Attic.
Yeah, just the spacers.
Mm-hmm. Attic,
So,
maybe. I mean, why I say attic? He just said attic. That's why I said it. That's funny. You need to get some spacers and maybe some different standoffs that have an offset on them already. That would work.
You don't want to, you don't want to put your wheels wider.
That'll work too.
That's why he's
I've been
trying to.
having that problem, and my wheel wideners won't this hole's so small. I don't have to find the right
the wheel
size
widener
and all that
You
shit.
can't get
Remember,
that
Kurt?
screw. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried
So
to
right
put
now the
hex
shock
You
extensions.
usually
can't-
sits
You
where?
can't put the, oh no, it's hitting the wire. It's hitting the
Bruno
tire.
said
that
shock
way.
key.
Sitting
Yeah, you
Hey,
could do it as a
Keith.
shock key.
Keith, could you
Yeah,
What-
the
what's
shock
that
key only
bottom-
changes the
what's-
position of the shock.
Yeah, it's true. It won't stick it out. Well, it will stick it out a little bit. But you know what you know what we mean by a spacer, Keith? You probably don't have any.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't know where spacer would work. It wouldn't
No, you
work.
put it on top
You put it at the top at the shock
where
tower.
the screw goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Where
it's
your
Yeah,
left
but
hand
it'll
is at.
still
it's
it's got to
still
go
rubbing
in.
the tire. Yeah.
It's got to go
Well, the
in.
spacer
So
is
there
what-
wouldn't be a spacer. It wouldn't be a
Right on
spacer.
the-
You would
Can
space
you
it out to
attach-
where from where it comes in, it pushes it out to where you need it at on the outside. See what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
Could you run it on the inside and attach it to the chassis frame?
Yeah, I can
That's what
do
he was
that.
talking about
I
doing.
can. Yeah, I can do that. It's just, is it
You
going
was
to be
wondering
too
if it'll
high?
make it sit too low or too high or whatever.
Yeah, it's
You
gonna
sit too
sit
low
too
though,
high.
right?
It'll sit too high and
Uh-huh.
it'll cause the drive shafts to come apart.
Yeah.
True.
And
Mhm.
So
what
the
if
only
you
other-
put it
the
more
only-
on an angle towards the front, as if you're using a key, a shock key?
Do you have shock
Mhm.
keys?
No.
Because
But there's
moving it-
another hole right here I could use. That'd
Angle it
probably
more
work on
Yeah,
the
if
forward.
you can,
chassis.
if you can
That
cant
ang-
that shock
try-
forward, that would work.
Shoot that angle, see if you can shoot that shock forward this way.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing
It'll-
right now. It looks like it'll work.
It's
Yeah,
going
I'll
to give
try
you more
that
flex.
on this one. Yeah, that's fine.
So we're
Yeah,
not
it looks
actually
like that'll
seeing,
work, man.
seeing what you got going on there, but
Yeah, it's hard because
yeah.
This camera's not working.
Yeah,
Top
Yeah.
camera's not.
That'll help you with some articulation though. That's for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it will.
Like I
Or
said,
you
then you
could
might have to.
you could move your shock where the link is and put the link on the inside. You could try that.
Yeah, it could work as well, yeah.
Well, that moves it out. He doesn't want to move it
Just need a
out. He
long-
wants to move it
Well, you
in.
could put
He's trying to get it as far
Yeah,
away
but
from the tire
the-
as he can.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shock used to sit on the outside of that link.
Outside,
right there.
yeah, you should sit right here.
Oh, okay.
But now if he
Okay.
puts it where the link is and
Right
moves the
here?
link
Right
on the
there, yeah.
inside,
And then
it
put
should
the
work.
link
the link on the inside,
inside.
use a longer screw and then use a nut and a
Yeah, I got a longer
You should
screw
be
and a
good.
nut and stuff at the hobby
Yeah.
shop.
Try that.
That might work for you, man.
Yeah, I'll
It's not
try
gonna-
that and see what
It's
it
not gonna
does.
line up to the shock tower though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
It's
doesn't
still going to be a little off, so you'll have to use some shims or something. Spacers, shims, whatever, to get it to
Yeah, it's still
Have
gonna
that.
be off.
straighten it out. Like on my CJ7, I had to do that. Got to use some shims and stuff like that to get the things lined up so that my shock isn't canted one way or the other. Keep that thing nice and upright, and then whatever angle I wanted at. So it worked out using shims.
What is it you guys trying to work? Is Trail Crawler said I don't think it works.
The shout out.
Just put tank. If you type tank, you will give you a shout out.
Oh, it started working again?
Yeah, it started working last week for some odd reason. Somebody asked me, "Hey, tank," and then it showed up.
Nice.
But I
How's
deleted
everybody
all the
doing
other
tonight,
ones.
though?
I'm not even paying
My bad.
attention to chat. What's up,
How y'all
addicted,
doing?
Paul?
Oh, Dick is in the
I
building.
gotta change
Nicole?
these springs.
Hey, Paul.
You said that's a fifth scale, right? That you're working on?
Dang,
Dang, RCU next Tuesday's in the building.
man.
Hey, man.
Addicted to
Yeah, all the
RC.
way from England.
Billy and Jay, what's up?
What's
Yeah,
up, fellas?
it's just Jay.
It's Jay.
Oh, it's just Jay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool, though, man.
Hey,
Hang out
bitch.
with them. Checking this out. It's early in the morning there.
What's
Hey,
going on, Jersey?
What's up, Mitchell?
Paper towel.
Jersey
I got to
state
meet.
of mind.
I got to meet Addicted to RC
You
about a
did.
week ago.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
cool.
pretty awesome.
Oh,
I
you
got a
went out.
video. I got a video that's gonna drop with us just driving, trailing it a little bit,
Oh,
and
so
like
you
our
did
little
go
meeting
to.
and stuff.
You
Yeah, I went to
Axial Fest.
Jersey. No, we met in Jersey. I did go to Axial Fest though. But yeah, I went when I visited the in-laws in Jersey and then took my daughter to her college orientation. I made a point to try to meet up with them while we were there.
Okay.
So, yep, we got a chance to spend about an hour and maybe just under an hour, about a full hour, just hanging out, crawling it up a little bit. It was fun, man. Taking me to a cool
Great.
spot that I never heard of
Cool.
out
The
there in
other
Jersey.
thing,
Crawling.
the other thing I heard of is that Traxxas Slash has came back
Mhm.
and said they are now calling their Slash modified. No more Mudboss.
Mm.
The ones that
Really?
Mud Boss will cost more now.
So
They
Listen
reeled
to
the name.
John.
They reeled the name back in, huh?
yeah, Traxxas changed the name
Mm.
Mudboss box. Now the Mudboss boxes will now become collectibles.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And the
Okay.
Mudboss decal also. So
This is
what they
what-
said is,
Interesting, though.
yeah, the newly released Mudboss is a hit. Everyone loves the performance and feature, and we are seeing the excitement grow for oval racing as these new machines arrive in the track. However, we have decided to make the name change. Slash Mudboss is now called Slash Modified.
Which
So
John
I
said that
think,
would be.
yeah,
It makes sense.
I think they realized that it made a lot
They
of
realized they made a
confusion.
big oops. They made a big
Mhm.
oops.
Yeah,
It's a
Doesn't
modified
make
to
sense.
you, John, right? It's a modified to you.
Well, yeah, I said that from the start.
so I think they realized that a lot of people doing these events, or they started talking, or they started reading all the posts that people were posting,
Like,
and realized
what-
it was
what-
going to
wait,
cause
what-
too much confusion.
listen to John.
You just said something that's mind blowing. Traxxas listen to the people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They listen to you, John.
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah.
'Cause
They
usually they
listen to
don't.
you, John.
Usually they don't.
So the slash Mudboss is now called the slash modified. Their version of it is the new name now actually reflects the full size modified dirt oval racing that originally inspired us to create this model. So that's, to me, is their excuse, but I don't think that's it. So
No, they listen to John.
yeah, they listen to
Yeah,
John.
right. Yeah, right.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was you?
So
John
John
Martin
who?
said,
the
we talked to
vehicle
John
is-
Martin, and he said,
That's a big track.
Yeah, we got one coming to the track this weekend if it doesn't get rained out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the local people here also, they're going to start racing them. So it's going to be
Is it
interesting.
35 miles an hour? Piece of junk.
How much?
Oh, John will get it to go faster just changing gearing.
How many miles per hour?
35.
It's 35.
Not bad.
But
Getting
price
35
is,
real quick on the oval.
price is really good.
That's not bad, yeah, for
No, like I said, and for
Three.
even for the racing that I was doing, we were putting close to 5
Okay.
into just getting the car rolling.
right.
You know,
So
Okay.
they are going to accept it possibly to racing.
Under a modified, but it's going to be underpowered.
Under modified.
but here's what everybody's saying. That everybody is saying, okay, you know what? We can just make this a box stock class.
That's what,
Run
yeah.
it,
why not?
run it as is with the controller, and
Yeah.
it'll be its own separate class,
And
which
2S
is kind of
battery,
like,
yeah.
I think
which is
that's pretty
kind of
cool.
like,
Associated.
Yeah.
Brought back to Monte Carlo with a new chassis set.
no, they got the dirt oval car they reintroduced.
Yeah.
They reintroduced it with a mid-mounted motor instead of a rear-mounted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But cool stuff coming from Traxxas though overall, right?
So
I saw
John,
one in local hobby town a couple days ago. I thought it was pretty cool looking.
Does it say, it doesn't say anything about a boss or whatever on the body, does it?
no,
Okay.
No.
This is a box, right?
just on the box.
Yeah.
It said all it says on the side is Traxxas.
Because it looks like it gives
Actually,
you
I
a
don't even think it
sticker.
says that. It doesn't even say that on the side. None of them stickers are on it.
hey, John, would you guys want to do the Monte Carlos as a global race?
They already have that. They already have that class, Brad.
Okay, so they're going to be mixing the rear mounted motor against the mid-mounted motor.
It's called street stock.
Yeah.
That's going to
Any
be
buggy.
interesting. To
It's any buggy based
So,
class.
Eric-
What's up?
Up there.
Yeah, exactly, Jay. I've already downloaded it. I don't even own the car.
So one of my buddies said, "Great, another slash." True. it
I
is a
mean,
slash.
yeah, another slash, but that's a whole different type. Like they
Yeah,
should
the
have
whole-
even called it a
I
slash.
checked.
in my opinion.
I checked into it to get the heavy duty upgrade kit is $100. It's $100
Oh, yeah.
for the heavy duty upgrade.
But the
Mm,
bumper
doesn't-
is
What does it
different.
come with?
The
It's an
bumper is a 2-piece bumper and it costs about $14.
Okay.
No, it's not bad.
So
Traxxas has been known for
like I
having
said,
cheaper.
I went
plastic
through.
parts.
Their parts are
through.
cheap, yeah.
Yeah,
I went through and to actually change one of mine over to what's on this. It's gonna cost me like
Must-
150, 60
40?
bucks.
I do
I
like
was
the
gonna say
tires.
140, 150.
Just
bad.
wait till they come out and then go to Jenny's RCs and you can buy all the parts.
Yep.
from them.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
they are.
Just
out.
get you the whole setup for
I
like
know,
60
but
bucks
wait
and call it
till
a day.
Jenny's gets her
Yeah.
hands on some of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, like I said, if I was to do it, it's just about all it is.
Yeah,
About
they
100,
wouldn't
not
do
bad.
that by
160
now.
bucks.
$100
For
to
conversion,
do some
that's
modifications.
cheap.
What's that?
$100 to do the modifications.
$100 is just the or just the A arms and the knuckles.
Okay, what about
Okay,
the
and the drive shaft, and I think the drive shafts are in there, and I can't remember what's in the whole kit.
I thought the steering was different.
No, just the
Yes,
knuckles
yes,
and stuff.
yes, Brad. The steering's different. It's a standard 4-wheel drive / steering system
On the 2-wheel drive.
on a 2-wheel drive. Exactly, that's it.
And you can see the beefier axles.
Yeah, like I said, them C hubs, and them knuckles are what I'm looking at.
Yeah, man. Uh-oh. The little Humvee. You got an H1 there? Is that what that is?
Yep.
Nice. Look at that.
That's the 112.
FMS?
Yeah, 112
Yep.
FMS.
Ooh, I like that black one, man.
Yeah, the black one's the best. So
Now,
far.
Brad was
yeah.
mentioning that there's something new that came out, but I
Those
cannot
are
see
new.
it.
These. Oh, yeah. Those are cool.
I cannot see
Got
it.
a whole
on-
lineup there.
It might have been another company that's adjacent to them that kind of shared their platform.
Brad, are you talking about the Hobby Plus Evo that came out in brushless?
Oh, I got to meet this
No,
guy,
no,
too.
no, 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 no.
That
I'm
guy right
talking
there,
about
he's
the.
cool.
I'm talking about the
That's a
Utah.
cool dude.
Yeah, those are cool.
I'm thinking,
Chevy
Brad,
Oh, I like
Colorados.
those Toyotas.
thinking maybe this.
No, it's called the Utah.
Oh yeah,
Look
That's
up
called a Utah. I haven't heard of
Yes. Yeah.
Johnny
It's a 120
Utah?
No, it's just called Utah.
Do you even know who Johnny Utah is?
Yeah, I've heard of him before. I just forgot what he does.
He's a
Plays
Ohio State
football.
quarterback that took down Patrick Swayze in Point Break.
Yeah.
Ah,
Till his knee blew out.
Yep, till his knee blew out. The second Ohio State quarterback Keanu Reeves plays.
so the other
no.
thing is Losi. You said Losi came out with something else.
Yeah, they came out with new 8XT and I think an 8X buggy RTR versions. Pretty sure, if I recall correctly.
I
They
remember
just
seeing
dropped 'em.
something about an 8, but I couldn't remember
They
what it
just
was.
yeah, they dropped a new 8 truggy. I know that for sure. And I think an 8 buggy as well. RTR version. Not like your
Okay.
TLRs and none of that stuff well like tuned or anything like Arma, but like your actual 8 buggies
Yeah.
and truggies. Pretty sure there's new versions of RTRs on both of those. You have to look them up though. Thought I saw an email come out on it. You know,
Oh,
check them
damn
out.
it. I didn't get a friggin' hose for her.
Curtis D.
I think if you build one of these, just so you know, I had the clearance, the shift shaft cast, because it's supposed to be spring loaded to go back to first gear, and it kept seizing, so I had to take a drill bit and clean it out.
I won't
Now
be
it's
A little bit of a clearancing issue.
Yeah, RC
Yeah.
next Tuesday.
later, Jay.
Later.
Too. Can't remember where I saw that. Was it
well,
on
I saw the
Facebook?
video on Andy Robinson about that low center of gravity car called Utah. So
So they have a new Losi 8 XTE 1/8 4-wheel drive racing.
That's what I'm talking about, the truggy. They dropped a new truggy. XTE, yeah. And this whole RTR is pretty nice.
Nice thing about their RTRs is you could still take them and race them and be competitive with them.
Yeah.
Yep. You can just drop them on the track and have fun. Yeah. They're good. They're dialed in.
So real monster truck was racing with the Losi flag on the back of it.
I assume they're going to be
Nice.
making a body of that car then.
Maybe.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They're going to get permission.
I don't know. I always hated the truggy look. Some people love it. I don't. It just looks weird.
I could take
Cab
it or
forward.
It's that snub nose, I think of it, you know?
Maybe.
Well, they
Looks like the
changed the
truggy
cab
better.
design on them. They moved the cab forward on them because they used to be more center. It's more for a weight balance now
Probably.
because everything went electric.
In NASCAR, we talked about that. That's coming also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
not
be,
until like September.
yeah, and John might have that on their tracks. But
We'll see.
you got a lot of things coming for oval racing, John.
What's up, Osborne?
And there we go. That's all we had to talk about. Thank you for coming. We'll see you all next week.
Osborne, what's up?
What's up, Osborne?
We're doing, Mike.
It's born.
What up? What up? It was a pleasure meeting you, Josh. That was pretty cool.
Very nice. meeting
You met
too.
a lot of people there.
Oh yeah. Can't remember everybody, man. It was too many.
Right?
Trying to learn everybody's names and stuff. I'm like, dang, this is too much for me. I met up with Joe Collins from XO Cage, Emmy Storm. I actually met up with Queenie. Got to meet her. That was pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
Her
okay, she
husband.
found you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emmy
She saw-
Storm
she
came out
said she
again
saw
from
me.
Norway.
Oh,
He never went
was
home.
there. Nope,
He
he
never
was
went
still
home?
hanging out. Yeah, he was still hanging out in the States.
Okay.
He's been chilling.
Like I said, as soon as
Doing
I
all
heard he
kinds-
was there, I was
all
like,
kinds of cool
I go,
stuff.
he probably never left, did he?
Yeah. It's what 2 weeks apart from the things.
Well, what, 3?
1 month.
Oh yeah, 1 full month pretty much. Yeah.
And
That's
the
pretty
next one
cool.
is what? What's the next one? There's another big
I
one.
think the next big one is in August, right?
No.
Something's in July. Something's in
July.
Proline by the
Access
fire
West Coast.
By the fire.
and
I was
Access
I was
West.
gonna say bad, like Robin's Roost or whatever it is now, or what the horse, whatever.
4 Horsemen.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Okay.
Osborne has a question. I have a question for the panel and the chat. What would be
Uh-oh.
a better comp truck to the Element Zulu or the Hecto?
Ecto.
The Zool or the Ecto? The Ecto.
Ecto.
The Ecto would be a better platform to start with the comp rig.
Because it's got the live front axle, right?
I think the panel has spoken.
Correct.
I was
I
gonna
have
say,
a
this
Zool,
isn't-
and I would rather have the Ecto, but I got the Zool for trailing, so and I don't count.
The Ecto was just next level for an RTR for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Keegan.
What's up, Kagan?
Green Frog.
Green Frog in the building.
And when we get offline, Frank, I'll show you. We'll go to Andy Robinson's video of it, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What if he doesn't want to?
No,
Put a beast servo
so
in
you
here.
can talk about it later. So he can talk about it next week.
It'll be old news then.
Yeah. No.
Too late. Wah, 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 wah.
It was the S9110BL servo in this SCX6 since I had it sitting here.
What is
Oh,
your fifth scale car?
Mine?
Yeah, that you're working with.
This is the sixth. That's a 6th scale, the SCX6. The honcho.
Okay.
Sarge.
Did you?
Man, Sarge, you're a small man.
I actually am not big. I'm
compared to
very
you,
small.
Frank, a lot of people are
I'm
small.
only 5'8", man. I'm not big.
Hey,
Yeah, these things are huge.
Above average,
Hey.
I think.
Hey, Frank, I sent you stuff on the new tires, a couple of new tires for that car.
Yeah.
Now I got a strong servo. I gotta do a
Fast
reverse
servo.
on it.
We'll be able to do like the guys do in their comp. They just like wiggle the tires to move the car to one side or the other.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to Jeremy and Brian from Big Squid RC? Something happened to them?
Uh-oh, what? Did they have a falling out or something?
Not sure. Osborne's asking that question.
Hmm.
Anybody know?
I haven't heard nothing. I haven't heard nothing about them.
I
No, I
saw
think
Big
think-
Squid at the last event, but other than that, I don't know.
So I know
Kid,
Jeremy
what's
just
up?
said it's a hobby shop now.
Well, I think Jeremy is still part of Big Squid, just doesn't do the reviews like they used to.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Dwayne?
But I know their lives and stuff that they used to do on YouTube, that's been kind of dead for about a year now.
They've been going live on Facebook on Mondays. Jeremy and Josh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just not under the Big Squid name though, right?
Correct. They've been
So-
going under Xbox.
907's there.
Hey,
Are you-
What's up, Robert?
So-
Come in.
So,
Robert.
Robert,
Hey, Jason, they have 2 new tires available for your 6 scale there.
I saw that. I might look into them, but just
They're
got
nice
it, so
looking.
I'm not trying to go too crazy right off the bat.
Oh, also, there's 2 new tires for the motorcycle.
You guys know me too
Yeah, they're
well.
the same tire. It's the same
I thought-
tire. It's just a new version.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's new about it? The tread pattern?
different compound.
Different compound,
Okay.
Yeah.
different compound and the way the rim goes together.
Are you interested in it, John?
Sure.
I'm just wondering. Hey, you're working it now again, so.
I'm
At
just
some
saying.
point, I probably will look into that, but I'll be looking at other options as well.
Oh
There
yeah.
are some other things out there to
Hey,
consider.
David.
What's up, big head?
Like I said,
Hey,
I'll explore that tire when the original lugs are completely gone.
That's the way I look at it, because these tires are going to last quite a while before I have to do anything. And I
Oh, yeah, the other
actually
ones
like 'em.
were. They're called Geo something, Dunlop ones.
Yeah, they were dumb. They were dumb. Dumb
Stock
locks
ones
before.
are probably good, especially in your area there, Sarge.
Oh, these are excellent out here. Took it out and just got them scrubbed in, and I haven't even really broken them in yet,
Yeah,
and they're
those are-
already performing well.
You know, the 6 scale SCX6 is getting bigger and bigger. I'm wondering if they're going to start having things with them.
Popular.
Those are
Yeah.
called 1-to-1s. Oh,
Right?
all the 6-scale comps, they've already been doing them.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought they I was thinking they were going to do 6.
They probably started that about a week after they come out.
Okay, I didn't hear about it because people
You
said,
know?
no, that they're not going to do it. What's the point of them?
Hey, Dirk.
That those are that.
What's up, Dirk?
Dirk.
Sergeant knocked his phone off the thing. It hung him up. Hopefully it didn't break anything. You saw the cab come out and paf, hit the phone or his camera, whatever he had. And then it did a tumble.
So
Trying to
it looks
read
like
the
a lot of the crawlers are getting into the bigger scale. So who knows what Scott's going to end
Oh,
up
there
happening
he
with all
is.
of them.
Well,
Yeah.
why is there a big crack
Laptop.
in your face, Sarge? You got a crack on your phone, man.
No, that's the first time I ever dropped my laptop.
Oh,
it's
it's
a laptop.
Your laptop.
Laptop.
That's even worse.
First time ever, dude. I had it for
Is that
four,
crack
almost
supposed to be
4
there?
years.
That's what you get for owning 6-scale crawler.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go. Over here messing with the body and just dropped it on the laptop and it fell backwards, but I had a nice landing spot for it, so it didn't do too
Good.
much.
I hope it hit something soft.
It did. It had boxes behind it, so it just
Waste.
kind of fell down there and bounced off of those and closed
Well,
the
if,
lid.
Boxes
it's-
are good, man. To land
if,
on.
if boxes are good enough for stuntmen, then they're good enough to save your computer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the little fake engine cover back on. I was moving the body up and it fell backwards, smacked everything.
What the heck is that?
What's
engine?
up, Josh? What you working on there?
This is the
AT4
engine.
Cross
for
RC
the
AT4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all in plastic
that's-
wrapped, huh?
No, it
Mhm.
was the motor. He painted the motor already because you had to paint everything before assembling it.
Mm.
Certain
Yeah, I
manufacturers
know, but
color
it's
ink.
all in a
That's
case. I
hand
mean,
painted too, right? That's
Yeah,
all
It's a
hand
motor.
painted?
Do you have to
I
hand
airbrushed it.
paint? You
Airbrush.
airbrush it. Oh,
It's
you
all
never
in
talk
Okay,
about your
airbrush.
airbrush ability. You never talk about your airbrushing.
And Josh got all
It's
the
not much of an ability. It's one
I
color.
thought there was an art to it.
It's
One
like
color,
taking a
yeah,
spray
not
can
much.
and going.
That's why your
Hello.
nose is a little yellow, Josh.
My hands
Still
are.
ahead of most of us.
You're
No,
breathing
no,
in that yellow shit.
I guess it's more controllable for what you really wanted to do, isn't it?
Yeah, this little stuff. It's a lot easier.
That's what she said.
Like doing figures for cars inside cars. Those would be good for that too. Doing heads on them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any mid-size screws
Why not?
because I don't.
Was that only one coat of yellow?
Wide range.
I need
There's
to
a
buy
couple.
some. I need to buy a screw set badly.
Was
Yeah,
it
you do.
a flat yellow?
Yes,
Canary yellow.
it is canary.
Who's
So
yellow paint? Who's yellow?
That looks like a motor for a. What motor is that for? A trailer truck?
Semi.
It's
Semi
the
truck.
It's a
the tow
trailer
truck.
truck. Oh,
It's an
a tow truck.
international motor
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
because that cross RC, the hood flips open and you can see the motor.
Oh, you got the Cross RC truck?
I,
Cross RC
I
trailer
don't.
truck?
I'm building.
He's
Oh,
building it for someone.
the
Very
tow
cool.
truck.
Yes.
Yeah, the flatbed, the
Yep.
cross RC flatbed.
Oh, the
one that moves.
flatbed. Okay, not that other
Like
one.
8th scale or
Flatbed.
something like that.
No,
Oh,
it's 10
not
No,
scale.
it's
the,
10.
not the,
It's
not the,
10.
not the tow truck one. Okay.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
the
the tow
flatbed,
truck.
Keegan.
It's a flatbed
I'm
tow
getting
truck.
confused.
Is it a Rector or?
I know, Keegan. I was confused for a minute, but when they said flatbed, I figured out what it was.
Flatbed tow truck.
You must be dying up there, Robert, with it being 73.
All right. Had to buy some
Yeah.
clothes or anything.
I'm sitting there naked right now.
Now,
Fighting off the speeders.
I see smoke
Typical-
coming off his head.
yeah,
Put 'em
typical
out.
Mitchell,
I
just
see smoke
looking,
coming off his head.
looking, and smoke coming out of his ears.
Gazing fondly
Well,
upon his.
The reason
Big
it's
car.
like that is because of the amount of sunlight they have for all day.
Yes.
That has a lot to do with it.
You will go faster.
Oh, it's gonna go faster. Ain't no doubt about that.
You can't see me. My camera went out of. Camera's gone.
A little
Oh,
bit of a rough
we can
day
see you.
today, but hopefully this weekend goes better.
I think these are gonna be too long.
Why? What kind of speed run you gonna do this weekend, or try to do with what?
Who's this one? Try and beat the 161 that went yesterday.
Oh
I
yeah,
was gonna say congrats on that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Very, very
It's a-
close to taking my old record on a wholesale count left.
Oh, that's pretty good. Who's got
Awesome
everything you
stuff.
can out of it? That's awesome.
Yep. I need 4 mile an hour.
It sounded like there was still more at the top end on that thing too. You just need a longer runway.
Sir. Yes, sir. Definitely did,
cool.
man.
But you can still hear it.
yeah.
You can still hear it winding up as it's going all the way down there. It
Mhm.
never levels out.
How
Oh,
many amps
boy,
is that?
It's too bad you don't have a runway to go to like the
Yeah, we all wish we could have a
Well,
runway.
like what
hell.
I'll take a
the
couple jets
distance-
too.
the
What the
distance-
hell?
Right.
The distance he went and the distance he came back was a mile anyway.
I'm talking about
You know?
like the RC sailors. They have
I'll be
when they
shocked.
do speed runs, they use a
Here we go with the RC.
yeah.
No,
Sure.
I'm just saying he wishes he had the ability to use that.
RC sailors, they're still around.
I
who's
have a
that?
question to Brad. I have a question to Brad. Okay, you commented on my last video as if it was alive, like you were watching it, and then you were commenting as if it was.
Yes.
So my question is, one of your statement, who's driving the is dating he got lapped. What the heck is that?
I'm sorry. I thought it. I'm sorry if I screwed that up. I speak to my phone and it messes my language.
Talk to text.
So who's driving the what is dating? Which truck
Forgot
were
what
you
car.
driving?
I forgot what car they were. I
I
don't
need
know.
you to
Forgot
watch the
what-
video again and
Yeah.
comment some more, please.
So, hey, the Tamiya is not stock. No, they weren't. That's why they were racing Kyosho. So because it's not stock, I mixed them with the Kyosho.
Okay.
He pit maneuvered him. Yeah, a couple times somebody
Yeah.
got pit maneuvered.
That was early.
It was a very tight, curvy race.
Yeah,
Like
no
I did not
kidding.
put a lot of straightaway in this track.
Yeah,
And
but they're driving. Some of the driving was frustrating the crap out of me, Frank.
And that's what I was saying here. The driving is frustrating me. What was frustrating?
It was frustrating because I kept hitting the weights that hold down the.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
would
what happens.
really love to get a GoFundMe, get Brad here or me over there so we can do a race so Brad can drive to see how better he would do this.
Yeah, right.
I would love to see that, to see how Brad would actually.
I have to sit down. I can't stand like those guys.
Oh,
It
you can
doesn't matter.
So
You can
sit
you can
down.
sit down.
to
Even
do
better.
these races. You can sit down or sit on a stool, table. Not
Let's
Lay
make
down.
you as comfortable as possible.
Right? Bring a bed out there.
Hang
But
upside down.
I hate the people that complains about other people's driving
That
when
guy
they
can't
don't even
drive.
race themselves. That's one
It's-
heck of my pet peeve is somebody that complains about other people's driving or racing when they don't even race themselves. It's
I
bad.
used to
Brad
race.
said
I used to
he
do
beat all
oval
those guys.
racing. I actually used to do oval racing.
Cool.
So
But that's
oval
over
win.
20 years ago.
It's not technical like road
Oh,
course.
It's not road.
Yeah.
Like oval foot racing.
I said that was that track.
Oh,
Not to say anything
I
about that
doubt
track,
that.
but man, that was pretty narrow.
I doubt that.
It
Keith.
is. It
You know?
was. There were a little bit almost 8 feet. Well, the width of a car. Like I made it the track of a parking lot. So
Mhm. Yeah.
whatever it is, 10 feet almost.
Parking space.
But yes, I did make it very technical for that day. But the track I had for the rain, I had more long straightaways. And the one I'm going to have, the next one, I'm going to have it almost oval. So it's going to be street racing, but almost in an oval. So it's going to be about speed on the next.
What do you have a chicane somewhere?
No, well, and that's why I love about parking lot wars is I can make the track anything I want it to be. So some days I make it very difficult. Some days I make it more technical or faster. So it's different every time. That's what I like about it. And
You
that's
should
what,
ask Brad how you should do it.
that's true. I should ask Brad to draw
Sure.
me a design on the track of a track.
Yeah.
With
Get on that,
jumps
Brad.
for the short course truck.
Well, there's plenty of tracks I'd like to see
Maybe you could
used that
send
are
him
all
some,
over the world that are
send
really
him some
nice.
links to some of the tracks you like, maybe.
Yeah.
Chunky Customs asks, how wide are the wheels? I'm not sure if he's talking to Keith about his crawler wheels or if he's talking to Top Speed about his high speed wheels.
Sure. Which wheels are you talking about, Bear Bud?
Yeah, Chunk. Who
What's
you
up,
talking
Chunky?
to?
How you doing?
No,
He's-
you don't race yourself, Robert. You race after the car after it flipped over.
42.23 millimeters wide.
All four are the same.
There's even 10 scale
These
cars that
things are
have that width.
stripping out on me.
I do swap between sweeps, phones. I have a set of sweeps phones that are the last of the Mohicans because the company went out of business. But I do still have a set of them which are a wider contact patch than these. But they're a shorter tire. So
You mean they're not as tall or
out of
That would be
of-
shorter.
out of the bag.
Optionally challenged. Yeah.
Of course, you always wind up cutting them down eventually, so it doesn't really matter. But when you buy them, they're a little shorter than a BSR from the factory.
oh, but you have a You have a trimmer for the foam tires?
A tire lathe.
Yeah, tire lathe.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, I
Wow.
think he's done it a couple times while we've been on
Got a
live.
whole video on it. Yeah.
I thought they stopped making tire rulers.
There's not
No.
too many of them out there. They're hard to find.
But A-Main had some or something like that, I think.
You better get some real storms coming through here right now.
Hey, how far is A-Main, their new location to?
To me?
Or-
No,
we're
I'm talking to
there.
Kurt.
Oh.
Kurt.
Oh, it's still
we're
the
in
same
Chico, right?
same spot. Yeah,
Still in Chico, right?
yeah, they're still in
Yeah.
Chico.
Well,
Yes.
they've done a lot of
It's
modification
probably
to that whole place.
6 hours for me.
Yeah, that's way up.
You wish you
north
were
from where
closer.
you're
You
at,
wish you
right,
were
Kurt?
closer.
Yeah.
I had a buddy that lives out there. Well, we ain't
It's a couple
buddies no
hours
more.
past
We used to
Sac,
be
I think.
acquaintances. Yeah, it's south of Sac. It's
They have a nice facility.
It's
3
north
hours,
of Sac.
maybe.
It's
It's
of
north. No,
Sac.
Chico's south.
No,
of
it's
Sac.
way up there.
Hold on.
Chico's south of San Francisco,
It's
isn't
south
it?
of Sac.
No, Chico's
Yeah.
north of everything.
Nah, Chico's not
Yeah.
north of Sacramento.
Yeah, it is. You go off right to Sacramento. You keep going straight on 5.
It's been a while for me, so yeah, you're probably right.
It's up
He
there
does
ways.
live there for a living.
Yeah, that's true.
Kendall's a tall guy. He's a real tall guy.
Who's that?
Kendall, the guy who owns it, who started it.
Robert races the mosquitoes. Who wins, Robert?
The mosquitoes.
Yeah. Probably races to the house. Get me away from them.
Yeah,
So
Kurt
just-
was 100% correct.
Just as a sneak peek, I'll show you
It's
a
up by
race.
It's north of Sacramento.
Just north, yeah.
Just as a sneak peek,
About
I'll show you a
an
race
hour and
on
some
the
change.
water while we were racing on the water. So it's 2
Nope,
minutes long. So just have a look at it. You'll see a Chevelle, a black Chevelle. My son was racing against him, and the guy was actually drifting around corners because his tires weren't sticking
Back in a
compared to my
minute.
son's. And my son, while he was driving, I'm not sure if it's on that race, but while he was driving, he was looking at that black car drifting around corners and not looking at his car. And he actually just kept driving right into the curb. He didn't
Oh,
wreck anything,
dang.
but he was in the lead winning. And he's looking at him, and I go, "Stop looking at the car!" I yell at him, "Stop looking!" I go, "Well, why? Why?" I go, "Because you're racing." Like, so it was funny. But let's have a look at
Looks
that.
so cool.
He's trying to bedazzle your son.
Yeah, kind of. So. Okay, this is the losers bracket. Whoever wins comes back up. You guys ready? Yeah. On go. 1, 2, 3, go. My son has a blue car. Oh, he hit that thing. So he just went around the corner, hit the pillar again, which Brad not pissed him off, but makes him mad.
I thought that was a cheap trick to pit maneuver somebody.
It's
lap for
racing.
Seb.
There he goes, kind of drift
I wonder if he
again.
did it
Oh.
intentionally.
Oh, he got stuck.
Breaking free.
It looks like it's drying out here.
Well, you're not supposed to hit the bag.
Frank, it looks like it's drying out here.
That's it. Seb wins it.
It doesn't
It looks like it's drying
out at all.
Okay, ready for second race?
Hey,
No,
Is it
that
sunny
when he
out
was
there?
driving the Senna, it was
Okay,
from
get
this.
ready. Sebastien, don't lean on the table. My son was leaning on the table, pushing everything to
On your mark, get set, go.
Oh, they were cruising too for it being that wet.
Oh, yeah.
They're moving pretty good.
And it's raining. It's pouring right now.
oh, that's a nice turner.
And my son was doing awesome. Like, he's the one driving that blue
nice
car.
rooster tails out of his
Yeah,
car
his
too.
car's sticking to the ground a lot better.
Yeah, once, yeah, his tires, and I'll show you the tires. I was surprised those would be so good in the rain because they're almost slicks.
This might be the compound of them.
I was gonna say,
I think that's your last
disperse the
lap.
water.
Last lap now. Third lap,
that's lap 4.
Yeah, that's lap 4.
and it's starting to rain again. Well, look at your car. Don't worry about Dan's car.
Okay, he's gonna come around.
I think that's your last lap now. Third lap,
right there.
Did you
There's a
lose
long
to-
stretch, and you hear him.
and it's starting to rain again.
Did you lose that day, Frank?
Well, look at your car. Don't worry about Dan's car. Go.
He
He's
was
catching
winning.
up.
See, now Dan is catching up to him because he was just taking his time.
Okay, Seb wins it.
It's cool seeing him drift.
Okay, this is
So the problem is, look at what you're doing. Anyways, it was funny.
That's funny.
Hey, Javier.
Who the hell just ran behind you guys?
Javier, what's happening, brother?
What's up, Javi?
What's up, Harvey there?
So, Javier,
Javier.
Hey, Javier.
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
sprinting behind you guys?
Was it me driving? Oh, I don't think so.
Sprinting? I don't know what you mean sprinting.
But behind the track, who ran that car real fast straight away behind you guys?
Oh, there was some guys having fun with their RCs. I'm not sure which one it was.
They raced that day too?
No, they were either practicing or getting their cars ready for next race or whatever. It was probably a short course truck you saw. But people are having fun with their RCs. If they're not racing, they're in the parking lot just having fun with their own RCs. So 3 cars died that day. And I think one is he lost his censored for his motor. So something got whacked. So maybe it was because of the rain. And the same guy, one of his receiver died because of the rain. And his son's receiver also died in the rain also. So there's 2 receivers that died because of the rain that day.
And
one
that's why I
ESC.
waterproof mine.
Yep. But let me tell you, it's not a splash. They were not splash because the inside of that car was getting full of water because
Oh, yeah.
the wheels and all that, a lot of water. So
Sloshed all that water right up in that bucket.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
hey, Kurt, you could have had the similar situation when you were racing with all the rain you guys would get last several months.
It's supposed to
They're
be
doing the
rain or
same
shine.
thing.
That's what we do in the winter. It's rain or shine.
Because the range you've been getting is nothing to what he was getting.
So on pavement or water, these tires are very good from Kyosho.
Those are the ones that come on your
Aqua tread.
AMC or your
Yeah.
right? Yeah, those
Yeah,
things
those-
hook up good.
And
Yeah,
they
those were
come
the
on
belted
truck.
radial.
I tried to find them on Kyosho and they
Oh,
don't
so you're
sell
getting
them.
a lot of, they're not blowing up. You're keeping a lot of surface.
Or they're
area
always
on
out
the
of
road.
stock, I think.
No,
Yeah, the
you can
belted
buy them.
radials.
I've been buying them. I've been
Oh,
buying
have
them
you?
and putting on the Tamayas.
Oh, okay.
I'll get you the part numbers. You
So
can
I actually
order
bought
them.
some from Amazon. They're not those ones, but they actually hook up pretty good too.
Yeah, these hook up pretty good. Even like I was telling some guys, some of them that have the Kyosho also, and they're doing donuts on the pavement, and I'm beside them trying to do donuts, and I can't
Yeah.
because my tires are hooking too much, and I just can't do donuts, and they're doing donuts like crazy. It's I really like these tires.
How much is the set?
20.
How do you waterproof receivers?
You get
Easy
some
water
conforming
control part.
liquid.
Yep.
Conformal coating.
Pop
Yeah.
the circuit board out.
Put it in a balloon.
Or a balloon?
There's different
Yeah,
ways
two
you can do
different
it.
types.
Get
Put a condom on it.
Yeah,
There
go
you
get you
go.
a Trojan.
Another way.
Pull it out of your wallet. That one from 1942.
Get you a non-spermicidal one because you don't need that for a receiver.
But ribbed, preferably.
And if you're gonna do that, make
Yeah.
sure you're doing it in a
Restrained.
well ventilated area.
Yeah,
this
you
thing
can
smells a
use-
lot.
You can use fingernail polish, clear fingernail polish.
So you do
Works.
have to take
Sugu
your
works.
receiver apart. You do have to take it out of the box, and then you put this on it. let it dry, and then you
That's
put
all
another
my
coat
flat
on it,
scars.
and then you're ready
Yeah.
to go. This is almost like fingernail polish. It smells almost the same thing, or fingernail polish remover. It smells.
Mhm.
Bruno,
pretty
yep, a good
potent.
waterproof receiver box like Traxxas.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all the guy.
Hmm.
I think everybody who went racing, if they're going to race in the wet, they're going to start waterproofing their racing.
Or you
Exactly.
take your receiver box, get everything put in there, and put a nice bead of shoe glue around everything, and you'll be good with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
You
you
just
where
gotta
the
take it off.
wires come in. Another thing is where the wires come in, you can use hot glue. And then when you take them off, you use your thing again with the hot glue to take them off. There's a lot of different ways to do it. As long as you do something, it's good. But
Yep.
it's whatever way you do it is good, but you got to be careful. Some are better than others.
Now, do you
Just
prefer
make
the
sure you-
silicone or the acrylic?
On
Just make
I've-
sure whatever you're using something that's non-conductive.
Mhm.
I never
That's my
used
number
the
one
other
thing.
one myself. Green
Acrylic.
Frog.
Which one?
Uses a silicone, I think.
I use a silicone, but there's
Okay.
another kind.
Yeah. Yeah, I got silicone too.
I know a couple of women with silicone.
Yeah, it's true.
I saw they
Yeah,
have
them
light up
around.
implants now. So you have an app you can control the implant light. It
Yeah.
lights up, you can like
They-
contact.
they light up their breaths, light up the skin.
Yeah, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's
What is
awesome.
cool? What is cool with this is if you have a UV light, once you put your conformal on it, you take your UV
What
light
the
to go
hell?
over it, and you can actually see it glow. So if you missed any areas, you'll know right away if you use
Huh.
conformal coating.
Because it's actually
And
smart sperm.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I live in hotels. The UV light is the last thing on this earth I want.
That's for sure,
you to the way
Sean.
back when,
Especially on the
balloon.
casting couch.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Any type of balloon works.
What's up, James?
Hey, James.
Hey, James.
Oh, James.
Good.
James.
Going on, James?
Bruno says a receiver box works also. Traxxas has pretty good waterproof receiver
Yeah.
box. Other
Boom
than
Racing
Traxxas,
makes
I
a good
don't
one,
know
too.
who else has the rubber seal and the foam where the wires come out. I'm not sure who has that.
Axial, the old ones do.
Yeah,
yeah.
the old SCX 10 tubes.
Arma,
Boom
pretty good
Racing.
too, but they have a couple stupid holes drilled into the top for some reason.
Yeah, Boom Racing has a couple of them with a rubber
Yeah.
silicone things coming out of them as well.
HPI and Kyosho had some nice ones for a while.
And I know that at the dollar store, I've seen some people use those little tiny boxes that have seals, and they actually have little clips. You can use those and have the wires stick out, and you just put something around the wires.
Silicone 'em.
Yeah.
A lot of people used to just wrap it in a balloon.
Yeah, that's the easiest
That's the
way.
old
way to
style.
That's
put
the
it in a
old.
balloon,
That's the
like,
old
yeah.
school way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the hardest thing is to put that receiver in the balloon. So you got to
Yep.
stretch it and
You put it
try
in
to
a
put it in there.
glass. You put the balloon around a glass, and then you put the receiver in there, and then you
Yeah.
take the balloon off, and it's
907, what's up, man? What's up? Good to see you back around again.
Yeah, he says it's 73 degrees in the last. It's complaining.
John, have you had an opportunity to drive the dozer with the new tracks?
Well, just back and forth here on the table yet. I haven't had a chance to get it out.
So
Yeah,
how
Just
did
back
you
and
find
forth
your
on the
missing?
wood table.
Yeah.
You haven't destroyed Betty yet.
No, well, I have a towel underneath it, like, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't track through the towel.
I thought you were missing a pin for the track.
No, I said they actually give me one short.
It would have been if he didn't take
It
out
would have
a
been,
couple
but
links.
I already, at one stage, I'd already removed 2 links from one from each track. So if I hadn't removed them, I actually would have been 1 pin short, which is crazy. I'd have been so pissed. So that
Yeah, I
happened.
guess.
Puzzle without the last piece.
Put a rivet in until you got the pin.
Yeah.
So you got that one going, you got the other one going, so they're all going right now?
This is going, the excavator's back up and running, so a couple of test runs, and then that ugly Betty's gonna get it.
Ugly Betty's gonna get it.
Maybe
So
Run
Bruno was
forward.
asking, Sean, you upgraded to the wide track?
No, I didn't. I just upgraded the track pins. I just
track
put all the screw pins in instead of the original pins that pop in and out. So I just upgraded all the track pins.
Cool. That thing looks massive.
That's what she said. It is, but it's pretty heavy too. Ah, Jesus Christ. So you can see, so I just done all the track pins, just changed out all the, like, here's the,
How many
with your
track
back.
pins do you have for each side?
like 80 something. So this is like all the old, this is how the old
With your
pins
back and
look.
your sack.
That's how the old pins look. And then the new ones are just like, the new ones are just like this, then, and then you screw this piece in with a 1.5.
You gotta put Loctite on that.
Yeah. So you
Man, you
just
said 80 something of those?
yeah, 80 something.
Yeah, he did it on his
Yeah,
live.
you
He
be
only had
drunk
one
by-
track.
Yeah, you'd
or
be drunk by the
something.
time you get done putting those in.
I know. Especially because you have to pop rivet all the old ones out. So you have to use, so you have to use like a punch to get the old ones out. So that's what's good about the new ones as well. Like the new ones are just your 1.5 nut driver for the new ones. Trust me, them punches are not fun to be using. I actually broke one, like, so this one actually gave up on me. The spring actually went on it, so I had to actually go out and buy another new one. It was like crazy. It's just insane how, like, cause they're spring loaded punches, like, so. You needed to give that actual kick with a spring to get the pin
Yeah.
up, you know?
Yeah.
It's great my paint.
Got me a little parallel cable so I can run 12,000 milliamps in an SCX6 and run it all damn day.
I was gonna say, man.
10,000 milliamp?
We're gonna have some fun. 12,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
12,000.
my dozers and excavators run on 8,000 milliamp.
This thing is gonna run all damn day.
But these 3S 8,000s, these are actually pretty good batteries. I would know.
Oh, those Ovonics. I like my Ovonics.
Yeah, and the
I've
8,000.
had good results with those.
Yeah, like I said, I run the hydraulic equipment on the 8,000s.
I got a 22
But even-
that
but
lasts me
even-
for about an hour and a half.
Even at that, this 8,000, I'll
I've been having
probably get about a half an hour runtime with a dozer, because all the
This-
hydraulics and everything.
company
Got a
seems
lot
to
of
make a good-
a lot of stuff going on in the dozer though.
Yeah.
Too.
this company seems to make a good battery. This thing has low resistance when I
Upside
charge it.
down.
So
Mind, yeah, you mind turning it over? Nice. Perfect.
It's
That's
No, you had it
CRC.
right. You had it
Other
right.
way.
oh,
keep us guessing.
That's
No, it's upside down now.
it's
There, now
There
it's
you
okay.
Must be
go.
different.
Okay,
on the
Not in
okay.
the
side.
center. Center.
Not-
Oh, put
Not
it
to
in the
your left.
camera.
The other
Other
way.
way.
More,
There you
more,
go.
there
There
you
you
go.
go.
this company.
Stop
this-
moving.
Third
Okay, perfect.
SERC. Is that a
I've never heard of
Trinity,
them.
I think, on the other side, at the other end?
What's the little
It's
name
called
up in the left?
some Halal or something like that. It's a
70C, that's not bad.
yeah, it's a 70C, and it's 6,000, and it's my best battery that I've used so far. I haven't used my Z's yet.
Man, that thing will make your grasshopper go.
Oh yeah, it makes all
Those
my
guys-
cars go good.
Those
It
guys are
has low
showing their
resistance.
those guys are showing their big battery, so I think I'll show a small little tiny battery.
Yeah.
That the one that broke your Neo buggy?
What's up,
No, that's a
swappers?
2700 milliamp 2S.
Oh, you're talking about my that axle that snapped?
Mhm.
21.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was using that battery in it. No, I wasn't. I wasn't using that battery because it doesn't fit, because it's the way they have the chassis. I used a 3800 that I have in a
Yeah.
pack.
There's my smallest lipo battery.
Was that
There you go.
a 400?
And the connector is almost
Yeah.
bigger than the
About how you
battery.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
you
the- Yeah, it's actually a 300. It fits perfect inside the Fly Sky GT5.
Okay.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could get
That's
blue
what I
ones
said.
that I have that are
400 I use in my
3800 like this
Fly
big.
It just fits perfect in the GT5.
Come in, Guru.
Hey, Guru.
Bro.
Guru.
Radioactive said he's running a 20,000 milliamp in his SCX6.
Yeah.
Where do you find one of those? I bet you it's
That's,
I bet you it's like
It's
$300
Gen Z.
battery.
10,000. He's running
Gen
two
Z's.
10,000.
Yeah, Gen Z
running-
has them.
And how much are they?
That
much
I
are
don't
they?
know.
About $100.
So he's running two 10,000s?
This is what I used in that car.
I was
Well,
running
well,
22.
I was running a 1500 actually at the time, but this is the biggest small one I had that holds a 3800. It's 3800 right
I was running 2200 mile 2F.
2 times 10,000.
I have two
Yeah.
11,000 2S packs.
Keith. Oh, Keith is.
Onyx
I was
batteries
going to
are
ask him
good.
to show us his batteries.
His humpbacks.
Yeah.
A lot of people today. Nice.
There we go. Now that's a battery.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like fucking fireworks.
Right?
Looks like he's getting ready for the fireworks.
Crazy. We're all showing off our batteries tonight.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that you can get a 3800 the size of that one I had.
Swampers, welcome in.
No, they know.
They know, Brad, 3800 is probably the most common one in that size.
Oh, yeah. Man, Mitchell is praying for his car.
I'm just thinking.
No,
Yeah,
no,
look at
praying.
look at the size of that fucking battery and the size of that thing.
Yeah, on
huh?
the side is a big battery on one
Yeah,
side.
look at that battery. That's it.
You got two of them, so it's equal on both sides? Yeah, that's it. There's two of them, one on each
Yeah.
side. Wow.
One's a
One's a 4 and
4S.
one's a 3.
4S, one's a 3S. They actually started out as the same. They were both the same, but in this pack here, I was in a crash and I damaged the one cell in it. Well, two of the cells in it, and I had to remove those two cells from the pack. So I made it a 3S instead of a 4S, which is how I'm running 7S right now.
And you physically remove the cells.
And a 3S, and yeah, make 7S.
So that's in series. Isn't that what makes it faster? Series?
Well, it just gives you more voltage in series, so it adds.
Yeah.
If you put two batteries in series, you're adding the voltage. If you put them in parallel, you're adding milliamp.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I use this parallel cable, connector, it's not taking it. Like it'll come on like I have steering and stuff, but it won't take it to run the ESC. So I'm not getting any forward or reverse. But if I hook up a single 4S or single 4S, it'll work.
Yeah,
maybe it's too much voltage for it or something.
Yeah, it might be too much for that ESC.
Well,
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Parallel,
it shouldn't
be changing.
It should take it. Yeah, it should take it.
Yeah,
but
your
these are
voltage
high
is not gonna
voltage
change.
lipos though. So
I have 18,
high voltage lipos. Then yeah,
I have 18650s that run in one of my armlets.
You can't charge them all the way.
I'm gonna try my two 2S packs on it that I run in my Promoto and try those in parallel and see what it does.
What is the ESC
right now? I'm running two
running?
4S. It's just their stock Spectrum. It's a brushless ESC,
And it's
but
a 6S?
it's Spectrum, yeah. So don't go too far after that.
And
What's
it's
its
a
capabilities?
It's a 6S?
I gotta look it up. I can go up to 6S,
I can look.
but I'm running parallel 4S, so it should take it. It should, yeah. It
Yeah,
should
but if
take
it's
it no
high
problem, but I'm
voltage,
gonna-
it might not because it's
It may not, yeah.
4S, high voltage. High voltage.
Yeah, that's gonna give.
High
What's up?
voltage on 4S is what? 4.5? 4.
No, isn't it like 14.8?
Or per
Yeah, but what's actually
what's
what's
each-
actually
what's
coming out
each
of that
cell?
battery is a little bit more.
I'm saying
What's-
per
what's-
cell.
4.2 volts per. I charged them at 4.2 volts per cell.
Oh, well, if you're only charging it to 4.2 volts per cell, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
whether
I'm not
it's a high
going.
voltage or not.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at this ESC and see what it says it's capable of. But I should be able to easily hook this up in parallel on
Yeah,
4S, and it should
and
read
it
it.
should have.
But right
it
now,
should
it's
have-
not reading
it
4S
should
when I
have
hook them
zero
both up in
effect.
parallel. Yep.
Yeah, them stock ESC on them sixes, is that 120 amp?
Yeah.
2 to 4S lipo.
4S, see?
Yeah.
If it's a 4S, then you're overpowering it.
Not if he's only charging the 4.2. That ESC doesn't
Yeah,
know.
I
what
only
battery
charge
it
at
is.
4.2 volts per cell.
It's only
So it should
seeing
not
voltage.
see it as anything else.
Yep.
I still think it's
It
too
should
high.
still see. It should still see a 4S.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, what's actually
Yeah.
inside the battery? You know, they always charge a little bit higher.
Yeah.
What
Do you
kind of
got, do
connector?
you
Does
got
it
a,
have
me-
a
do you
smart
got a
connector on it?
meter? Do you have
EC5.
Okay.
you have a meter right there, Sarge?
Yeah, if
No,
you
I
have
don't
a
have
meter,
one
you
handy.
can
I don't
check your
think
voltage.
I have one handy.
I was gonna
could.
say plug your batteries in and check it at your output to see if there's something wrong with the wire.
You got a cell checker?
I do have a cell checker.
Yeah, put it in there. You'll see what voltage your cells are at.
Bruno says there's a 3S 8,000 milliamp on Amazon.
Yeah, no, she was not, but I was just holding up, Brad. I was holding
Hey,
up a
Brian.
3S. I was holding up a 3S 8,000 milliamp.
That's pretty
He
high
says
for a
he can't-
multi-volt.
Well, Sarge Dwayne said he runs his 2 3S. They're both the 10,000 milliamp, and
Yeah, but they're not high voltage.
right. But
Mhm.
he's running the 2 3S 10,000
Yeah.
with no issue.
Yeah.
4.18 per cell on one. And then on the other,
I'll be right back.
they're
There might
twin
be-
packs, by the way.
There might be a slight difference in the axial SEX6 ESC and
Just
ESC.
under 4.1 on the other.
What, hey, Sarge, are you talking about the other truck, the SEX6, or are you talking about the
Yeah,
other
the 6.
truck? Or
The
is the
SEX6.
actual- Right.
Yeah, I got a parallel cable, and I was gonna just say, I could just run this in parallel, but it really doesn't make a huge difference because it has dual battery mount, so I could just swap over to the other battery
Oh,
when
yeah,
it's
just
when it
unplug
dies.
and-
So
yeah.
it's not a big deal, but if I could just have them both up there and just run it and just not have to worry about it, it'd be nice. But
There's
that's
less
just a nice
resistance and it might run longer
yeah.
without that.
Yeah, I wonder why it's
lead in
doing
there
that. That's
too.
funny.
Yeah, but I would still,
Like
I'm
you
gonna
said,
I'm
try
gonna
your-
get my other 2S.
Yeah, try your other
See what happens if I
2Ss
run
and see if
those
it
in
does it.
parallel and see if it recognizes them and actually beeps the 4S to say, hey, we got 4S in here.
What
Yeah,
Because
style?
right now it's not recognizing it. I use EC5 connectors.
No, yeah, but what style I can't, let me see.
Oh, the style
Is
of the adapter I'm using?
Yeah, is it wireless or is it?
What's the adapter look like?
Oh, let's see. Turn my camera on. Just your standard parallel
Oh,
cable.
okay. Oh,
Nothing
that's a
crazy,
series.
just regular.
That's a series.
It's
Yeah.
series, it's not in
No,
parallel.
it's
Yeah,
not.
you're making it
It's
8
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Hold it up
Yeah.
again.
No.
Hold it up again.
No.
Come on, big guy. You can do it.
Hold on.
Can we
That's a series
spotlight?
connector,
Hang on,
bro.
can we spotlight them now?
Are you sure?
No,
That's a
Tank's not
series
here.
connector. You're
Tank's
going
not here.
positive, negative on that. It's a series connector. You're doubling your voltage. ESC.
That's why it's not reading it.
That's why it's not reading it.
No, it's not
that's why
positive,
your
negative,
servo's
positive,
working.
negative.
Yeah, buddy. It's a Y.
It
Yeah,
can't
because
be
you
a
should
Y.
have two wires going into the. Yeah, it's a Y.
It's
not
negative,
a.
positive, negative, positive.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's series.
You should have a black going to black, black going
That's
to black,
series.
red going to red, red going to red.
Look.
You got
Oh, that's
black and
wild.
red, black and red, black. Yeah. See?
Really?
Yeah,
So I ordered
buddy.
the wrong shit then.
It should be 4 wires going to that
Hold
bottom. one.
I bet you take two 2S packs and put it on there, it'll work.
It'll work.
It
Yeah, to
will.
run it in
It
series.
will too.
Or to run it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see this for us. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll
Sorry.
show it as
Let me go
4S.
see. Let me go see the description on what I ordered then, because I thought I ordered the right shit.
Wait,
No.
I'll show you.
Yeah, look at
No.
Gems. Gems got it right there.
The Gem's got a different.
Red, all black.
That's
Yeah. I
parallel.
ordered the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's parallel, right?
correct.
So you were trying to run 8S onto yours.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't catching it.
Well, it's good that it does that and doesn't just burn it
Yeah,
up.
no, that's
For
yeah,
sure.
the ESCs won't take it, it's too much.
Yep.
Good thing you didn't blow it.
Hey,
The
but
catch
you
was
gotta-
that
Your
order.
two 2S's would work fine with that. Run 4S on it.
That
It's a
sucks
6S
because it
system,
does
isn't it?
in here. It said it on here on the fucking thing, so that sucks.
Is it the
might put it
SCX6 a
Stupid ass
6S?
descriptions, man.
But you can just
Go
cut
on-
it and
Go on the
rewire it
reviews and
yourself.
tell
I
them.
could easily do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just cut it right there and rewire it. Just
Yeah.
resolder it yourself and shrink wrap it. So
As long as
So yeah,
the
that's the
wire
reason why.
sizes are adequate.
That's the reason why when I run series, I only run this.
Uh,
Yeah, that
I
makes
only
sense. I used to
run-
do that. When
And
I run
that-
speed stuff, I used to do that.
That Y is basically doing the same thing. The only difference is there's a connector at each end.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
I
Thanks for
know.
helping me figure that out, guys.
Yeah. The less connections, the better.
Is
Hey,
it an
I'm
8?
playing
That,
right now.
is that thing an 8S or 6S?
4S.
This thing,
Oh, that's a
yeah,
4S.
it only takes up to 4S. Yeah,
Yeah, so why don't
I did see people running on 6S and they destroyed them.
you
They
should just
literally destroyed them.
That would be fun to watch.
Mhm.
It's more fun watching you hit a curb.
Yeah.
That's it.
I hit a
doesn't
couple
hit-
today, but I don't think I got them in a camera.
he doesn't hit curbs anymore. He just hits himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just chooses a leg and say, "Hey, which curb is missing, left or right?" That's a
Radioactive.
They
sweet
call
ass
me
property.
curbs. I might as well just be a curb.
Oh, that looks like a good one.
Alright.
Well, now because
Yeah,
I have this series, I could run those two
Yeah.
2S packs,
Is that you or
and I
your
could
son?
have
radio active says
15,400 milliamps of fucking runtime.
so
I could do that.
On 4S.
Yeah, I could do that. That'd be fun.
You
Going
did a
from
John
radioactive
Force
scales
with
is-
that truck, Mitch.
Straight into the curb.
so
What had happened was my daughter, I was racing my daughter, and my son was flashing the light up at the top end. We left, everything was going great. My daughter lost it, went toward my son, and hit my son with the RC car. And I just completely forgot about my car and total focus on them. And my car just went straight to the end of the parking lot and boom, right up the curb.
Dang, dude, that's
Went
crazy.
about 20 feet in the air, and then there it
That
goes.
just sounds terrible.
That's
How's your son?
What
I
car was
love
that?
it.
The
How's your
Losi
son?
22S.
Extreme
Losi drag
disappointment.
car.
My son was fine. It hit him in the leg. He was
Yeah.
okay, but it was just, your
La,
dad,
la, la,
and
la.
you're,
Right.
you're not worried about your car anymore. You're worried,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arch
No,
Dwayne from
it's
radioactive.
kind of like Frank yelling at his son for watching the other guy's
Yep.
car. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same situation
Yep.
there. You know, you seen something else that was going on, watch that. Oh,
There's a comment for you in the chat, Sarge.
But it's cool.
For me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The
Yeah,
EC has a
radioactive.
BC.
but I do have to say, the Traxxas Slash could not beat a Losi.
I don't know.
Oh, you can turn your
No?
BC up on your ESC.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I gotta get my little programmer out and all that stuff. I was gonna look into that too. For the servo I'm running, it would be beneficial to run it up to 7.4.
Yeah.
You should have told me while we were there. I had my programmer.
Keep an eye on the receiver. How much the receiver can take.
Oh, it can take it. The SR315, it can take it.
Yeah, I was just saying in general.
Yep. Yep.
I
A
think
lot of
almost
people
all
don't look at
receivers
that.
can take that now.
They don't. Yeah, some of them can't take more than like. I think the
It's hard.
SR315 goes up to like what 9 volts or something like that or more.
Yeah, so there's some of them that are stupid out there like that, and then there's others that okay, yeah, great. My servo can take 8 volts, but you give it much more than 7, and everything else on your truck is smoke.
Yeah.
This should work, right, Josh? This one?
Yes.
The V2?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a Spectrum. Yeah.
Come on.
Was there any difference in that 120 amp ESC Spectrum compared to other Spectrum ESCs being like the crawler version of it or anything? I wonder.
Same ESC. It's just the tune that's put into it.
Yeah.
So it is
And,
different
and sometimes they've even locked out certain options on certain cars.
Yep.
I've been noticing that
Try to
lately
idiot
too.
proof it, maybe.
Yeah,
Not
they
even
can
that.
use
They
much-
just,
But it's stupid. It's stupid stuff.
They just
It's
limit
like
it just
it's
to
like
do
why
it.
would you block out the low voltage cutoff? Yeah, sure.
You get
nice,
one
it's
low
nice,
voltage
it's-
cutoff, and that's all you can use. Yeah.
That's like
exactly.
the first thing to go, bro.
You know. Well, either it's not the first thing to go, or it's the first thing that gets dropped down to 3.2.
I'm trying to kill my packs.
In my world, that's like the first thing to go.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
I'm just saying in general. Yeah, but you only do what? 3 passes in a matter of 20 minutes?
One.
Well, okay, depending on traffic. You know?
He does one a day.
Yes. One a day.
Oh, I know what I'm
One a
missing.
day keeps the doctor away. All right, buddy?
And it wouldn't
A
work.
pill?
with
Right,
low
one a
voltage
day,
cutoff.
keep the doctor away.
Keeps the curbs away.
Right amount of stress.
Yeah, you can sit in line for another hour and a half tomorrow. No big deal.
Now we'll see how Jackie this Jackie's up.
All right, let's do this. I got my dual 2S's. I can run these in series, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, you could use 3's 2S's is what they said, didn't they?
It actually runs really good on 2S too.
So looks like
Nice.
RC Everyday has still a few long hood in stock for kits. So a few long hoods and some super shorts. Rat Rod are still on sale. So go check them out.
Discontinuing the super short, I think.
Yep.
What are they selling them for? What is it? What's
Money.
the base?
That's a kit.
The whole thing's probably what, $600-700 anyway.
My man said money.
By the time you buy all the
Josh,
parts.
Yeah,
would
it's
you
just
you pay
the,
for it, Josh?
Yes.
the kit.
Yes, it was.
Brian.
Rat Rod chassis build. Here's the short.
Oh yeah. Run dual 7200 2S packs in series so I can get a long run out of these.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes, sir. So now there is a good use for this connector, but I am gonna make a parallel.
Right.
Yeah, I just looked on Amazon. They even have just the plug. It's where it's the one plug in and the 2 out.
Yeah, I think I just looked at that stuff wrong.
Yeah, it's like
bad
3 of them for like $10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Less resistance,
Yeah,
that's good. Less wire.
You can make
yeah, that's
these.
what I want. That's
If you
why
have,
I'm gonna
if
make
you,
it.
if you have QSA connectors, you can make them.
I actually
All
do
you have to do
QSAs.
is take the side that you're going to solder. I take a pair of pliers and I
Yes, it
gently,
does.
like a vice grip or something, or
it's not hard, needle nose pliers, anything.
okay.
And you twist the cups, and then this one will actually sit, and you can make the cups, if you twist them just right, you can make the cups actually contact and then solder them together by
Interesting.
twisting the cups, and you just line the cups up to where it'll touch both sides. And there you go.
You heat shrink it or something.
I don't have no suspension.
What'd you end up doing? Let's see.
It's good, huh?
How about twisting it? How about twisting it? Can you twist it
Careful you
back and
don't bend
forth?
it.
Oh, look how high that
damn,
is.
you
You know,
can't do
you need to
nothing.
get those things way up there.
The drive
Chief.
shaft's bound.
Whoa.
It's gotta
Yep,
be
it's
the
bound
drive
up.
shaft
The
is
dry
bound
shaft
up.
is probably bound.
No.
There's still
it's
space in
loose.
it. There's still space in it. Yeah, I
Why
can see
isn't
that.
it? Why isn't it going?
Why are
down?
those shocks not
Shocks.
moving at all? Hold on.
Not moving.
Why are the shocks in that angle?
Oh, he can't
The
use the
way
top
I
power.
can't use these because I'm putting the dually tires on it.
Yeah, but they should still move.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
shouldn't
right.
be locked up. Right?
They're
The
Give
way
us a
that's
view
sitting
from the
right now
back.
should not be
What's
locked
the
up.
angle it's sitting at? Those shocks.
Yeah, them shocks mightn't work in that angle.
You
I
get
can
them
put.
on the
I got
inside
a
of the
couple of
chassis
more
rails.
holes. Yeah, I can put
You
them
need
in
to
another
angle
tool.
those shocks a little more, I think.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
shocks.
Straighten them out. You mean?
No,
No.
angle them
No,
forward
tip
more.
them forward. Tip them forward more.
Mhm.
Take them to the next hole forward that you can get to.
Forward on the chassis. Yeah.
Try the next, one hole doesn't work, try the next one.
That's what she
Yep.
said.
She
Let
might
us see
not
it
like
from
it,
the
but
back. So we can see what angle the shocks are at.
Did she hawk 2 on that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
I was
furthest
waiting for
one on the
somebody to
chassis.
say it.
That's the funniest shit I ever heard, man.
It is, man.
I can't stop laughing every time I hear
Freaking classic.
Well, luckily
Instant
you're here a
classic.
lot.
it.
She's making a fucking fortune out of merchandise.
Yeah, the
Yep,
cats
she got
right
fired from her
now.
job, but she
Yeah.
don't need that
Selling
job
them for
no
like
more.
$50 a pop, dude.
I guess she was a school
She was a
teacher
preschool teacher,
and got
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
and she got
Oh.
fired. They didn't like her conduct. Off
My
duty.
God, you
Right.
cleaned up that desk pretty good there, Josh.
She's all, thank you very
Yeah, we
much.
did.
Put it all in the box.
There you go.
The closet. Hide it all
Got
in
the
the
motor
box.
done? Nice.
It does look
It's
good.
Well,
Yeah.
they loosen up now if I
And
loosen
work.
the bolt up a little bit.
What motor you
That,
building?
that way you get some spin on it.
Yeah, maybe you got the screws too
Yeah,
tight.
had it so
No.
tight it wouldn't move.
That little fan turns, right? In front?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to, I don't know the voltage on it. It has a control board, so I didn't want to
Okay.
run it hot.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But there's a fan in here too.
Okay.
All right, it's time to do some programming now.
Yeah, you almost
We
need to
figured out
get
that
it, keep it
stuff
cool.
Yeah.
Encased in the motor there.
Is that just a model motor or you put it
It's the motor for the Cross WT4 tow truck.
Man, they still don't go all the way down though.
They're at an angle, buddy. They're bound up.
You mustn't be
James
paying
is saying
enough.
there's air in them shocks.
I don't even think
I'm
They
gonna
put oil
straighten
in
them
it.
out. I'm
Did you
gonna straighten
bleed
them out.
them? Did you bleed the shocks?
No, I didn't bleed them.
Did you build
I'm
them?
gonna straighten them
How about
out.
that?
Yeah, I killed them. I didn't bleed
So
them.
that's what he's driving. Is building,
Oh, that's cool.
and the motor you saw is part of the motor here in the front.
That's something
He
different. I
painted
like
his
that.
yellow.
It's nice in person, that truck. But it's like most of them. It's like
It's gonna be fluorescent green.
Yes.
That's what
Just
color
like
he
Keith
wants.
likes it.
Green.
Fluorescent green.
Mhm.
Keith loves it.
I hope you guys all had a good Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think you need to upgrade the winch on it though too, because the winch doesn't it looks good, but the pulling power is not that strong in it. What made you choose that color?
I didn't choose it. He did.
Keith
Yeah,
loves
yeah.
it.
That's fluorescent green?
The whole truck's
Yeah.
gonna be that one color?
The bed sides and the cab, and then the bed is gonna be black, and the tanks are gonna be black and stuff.
Keith likes
That
that.
probably won't look too bad. That probably
Yeah,
looks
it
look
won't look
good.
bad.
Bruno
clear
B,
coat it.
Bruno B painted his truck the same color as that is Cross RC, but not
Yeah.
his. It's not a
What the
WT4,
hell?
but he painted the same thing.
Huh.
What'd you
Keith would
do?
do the same thing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Things are
sure.
breaking. This thing broke off. Shock.
Oh, the shotgun broke off of it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this.
Are the
That's
shocks
what I'm-
depressing now when they're in your hand? We've disconnected it. Are they?
Yeah, they're compressing. They don't compress all the way, but they're compressing.
At least move.
They must
Yeah.
need
That's the
lead
internal-
though.
They got
Yeah,
internal springs in them.
yeah, they do got internal springs in them.
So then that's if you take the internal springs out, I'd say if you take the internal spring out and you put them back to that angle you have, they'll work. Because that angle you have could be bending the spring inside the shaft.
Yeah.
And when you try to press down, the spring won't compress in that angle.
The problem is those shocks don't have external springs. So if you remove the spring, then it
Yeah,
becomes
nothing.
just a shock with oil.
Does it have seals?
And yeah, and no.
Yeah, it has a little, it has
spring.
some seals on
Yeah,
it.
but it has, yeah, so then just use them as droop shock.
Yeah.
Not a droop.
Yeah, they were droops, all right.
Drooping.
Keith and Custom. Always fun. Oh, Sarge is doing a turtle. He's got a turtle going on here.
I'm gonna go ahead and set this sucker up.
Yeah, that
Oh.
I turned around that
Connecting to
uh,
ESC.
power switch.
All right,
Yeah,
mode
James,
crawler.
that's why
You
you
said
were
you did
asking
what?
James.
Now it's turned it around.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
so it's easier to get to the program
In
portion.
the
of the
I'm
hell?
definitely gonna do that probably right now since you just mentioned that too. I was looking at that. Like, why did they do that? But I get it. Put the button to the front, but doesn't make it that much easier to do the other stuff.
The bolt is exactly the same size as the shock hole, and it went in. And now I can't get the stupid bolt out. The
Yeah, so
nut
that's
out.
why, yeah, James, that's why we were asking him, did he bleed them? Because it seems like there's something trapped and it's not allowing it to go down. Looks like he needs to bleed the shocks.
That's
The screw's too
crazy.
big for the shock hole. That would do
There
it
it
too.
goes. It popped out.
So it could be because of the way that he's got them mounted too on the inside of the frame rail and not the outside, so it's probably binding the shaft up.
Somewhere's binding, yeah.
Well, that's what I mean.
Sure.
It's probably bending the internal spring. Like, won't let that internal spring go down in that angle.
Oh, man.
We making you that tired?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
But just because you have to try and concentrate, but every like 6,000 people talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, Keith, what kind of
Foam
shocks
green,
are those?
Brian. What says seafoam green?
Seafoam green.
I think he's
Not
referring
sure
to
what
the
that is.
cross RC maybe.
He
Fluorescent
thinks
green.
that's like
It's seafoam
Josh
green.
thinks he
Just the
thinks
color
Josh's
of the
door
green.
is seafoam green.
I was going to paint the Oldsmobile seafoam green.
No thanks, not for me.
There were cars back in the 50s and 60s that were
Orange. Orange is nice, just like that car there in the back. That's a nice color.
I like orange. My wife doesn't, but I do.
Orange.
She likes
Orange and black is how most of my stuff goes.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
yeah, the door was seafoam green to Brian.
Fluorescent
1.3.
green.
All right. Be set.
Well, the switch location on that is kind of dangerous for crawling, like you could hit it or something. It's better if you move it, is that what you're saying? Or just for ease of
No,
use?
just
Ease of
turning it
program.
around so you can get to the programming wire and input the program wire easier.
You know, usually once you got
So-
it set, you ain't gotta worry about it, right?
Yeah, once you get it how you want it.
But if he wants
pretty
to
much
do it,
slide.
changes the drag brake or anything later, it's a pain in the
I
butt to get to. You gotta like fish it through the links and all that stuff, where if you just pop the double-sided tape, turn it around, you can get to the
Oh,
front the rest of the time, and you don't have to have it like a turtle like that. You can actually reach the
And
front.
I
yeah,
see
now
what
I can
you're
take the little plug that seals it and just put it back in without doing any extra work.
Yeah.
Try to get to it. Super easy.
Well,
The Jeep.
don't have to worry about crap getting in it.
Oh, I bet that's way harder on the Jeep.
I'm out of here, fellas. I gotta try to get rid of this vertigo. I'll talk to y'all later.
I
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
see you,
Eric.
Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Lay down,
Very cool. Hope everything works out for you, man.
I think he has to lay down for a while.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be Canada Day for us, celebrating Canada
Oh.
on the 1st.
Wave the flag.
Queenie.
I got my flag ready.
New side thing.
Yep.
She got a new picture.
I went by a house and
Yeah, I
let me,
did see that.
let me tell you, the house was full of flags and all kind of Canadian flags, and like, wow, that's too much, too much. I guess you guys have got the same thing in the US there. You get to a house and it's like too much American flag, like everywhere.
Too much
Like the only
holiday
thing-
decorations or sure.
Yeah. They decorate it almost like it's Christmas.
The 4th to us is on a Thursday. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4th is a Thursday.
So next week is going to be the 4th of July. We're going to celebrate it.
Be on the 4th.
Yeah, a little 4th of July action.
Be all booming in the background.
I'll have to get my American flag out. I do have one back there.
Bigger.
I don't do it.
Better,
I don't
right?
do explosions anymore.
Shit. Our dogs can't handle it.
Yeah, I do have it's up there. Anyways, I'll get it out and I'll bring it up front. Thank
Right
you,
in front of the
907.
Canadian flag.
Take care.
Bye, Eric. Bye, Robert.
See you later.
We got 5 minutes and then we're going to start saying our goodbyes.
See you, Robert.
Yeah,
Or ski
I'm gonna head
races.
out.
You might be in Texas by then, huh? Why are you moving there, Brian?
See ya.
Brian Watt is moving
What?
to Texas, or he's just going to go visit?
All right, guys,
Back.
I'm out of here.
If I'm not
Bye.
back,
See you, Dennis.
All right, Dennis. Have a good
All
one.
right,
Later,
Dennis.
Dennis.
Good night, Dennis.
if I'm not back, I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Increase that voltage on the VEC there. Already getting some faster servo action, which is nice. Test real quick.
Man, Sarge went from flinging shit 80 feet up in the air to crawling.
Yeah. Problem is when you move to Colorado, nobody that bashes.
Like once you
Hey,
go
there's a
down the
guy
Colorado
called
River,
Beauty and the Beast who's out by you. He still bashes.
He speed runs.
Never heard of him.
Too.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what
he's
I heard
that's
about
it.
that guy.
I think him and
I
his
see him
wife.
speed running in parking lots all the time. That's all I ever see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said he's not. He's a basher and he lives in Colorado.
that's
Well,
not
he's not a
bashing. though.
basher.
Well, bashing is not speed running in a parking lot.
once there's curbs around.
That's all I've
right?
ever seen him do is just rip stuff around a parking lot.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I've seen him do bashing where he's jumping things. Believe me, he does.
Oh,
Kind of
You
bashing
know,
it,
where's
bashing
he
off
at?
the
Is he in
curbs.
Denver or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't
Bashing
know
off the curbs.
exactly. Look up the channel. You'll
basher.
see that he has shows.
I'm pretty sure he's
park he goes
he's
to.
north of me, which he's not that close to me if he's up in Denver. It's almost 2 hours away.
Oh, Brian
Yeah.
says he's in New Mexico. Nope.
Yeah, Brian's in New Mexico.
Albuquerque. Cool. Okay, we're going to start saying our goodbyes, and we're going to start with
Poor Mitchell.
Brad.
Just got to shout out Mitchell.
Thanks, Frank. We had a more active panel today. More people today. Good panel in the chat. And I got broken cars, and I don't like, especially the one I like a lot.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Kurt.
Thanks for having me, Tank. Appreciate it. Everybody in the chat. Everybody have a good night.
Thank you. Mitchell.
Keep it fast, everybody. Thanks, Tank, for the invite. And don't ever give up, fellas. Catch you on the next one.
Sounds good. Thank you. Green Frog.
Thanks for the invite, Frank. Good time as always. Hope everybody has a good week and a good weekend. See everybody later on.
Thank you. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and see everybody on the next one.
Thank you. Jem's Hobbies.
Thanks for having me, Tank. Sorry I wasn't that talkative. I was trying to get that engine built. And I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you. Psycho 13 Garage is in the chat. Sean's RC Adventure.
Hey, everybody in the chat, thanks for taking the time to stop in, show Tank the support week in, week out. I know it's not easy to do this every week, and Tank, thanks for always being there every week.
Thank you. Sergeant J.
Shout out to everybody in the chat there. Shout out to everybody on the panel here. It's been an awesome last couple of weeks. Had a lot of stuff going on, and you guys have been there with me for the ride and paying attention to what I've been doing, commenting on stuff and hanging out. But another good live you got, Tank, and appreciate you guys catching me on that mess up I just did with that, because I could have burned some stuff up. So all
You
the
learned
knowledge you got
something
in
today.
here in this panel helped me out, because I do run series, but I haven't really messed with those connectors in a long time. So that one caught me off guard. So appreciate you guys
Cool.
keeping each other on point. Later, y'all.
Thank you. I'm glad you learned something today. And Outback Jack RC is in the chat. How you doing, Jack?
Oh, Jack.
Jack
Been a
is
long
back.
time.
Been a while. Been a while, Jack.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in the live and chat with us. And thanks for everybody in the chat also for tuning in and making RC Talk what it is. We talk about RC. We talk about what's new. And sometimes we talk about anything, even the weather. And go charge up some batteries and go out there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Right, Green Frog?